What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another video. You know, we're gonna keep it nice and simple, okay? I'm about to go to the golf course and I'm gonna get some practice in, but it feels like 90 degrees outside. I'm not gonna hold you. So I need to put on some sunscreen because I'm not gonna get burned out there. I don't normally get burned, but I get like a mad tan. I ain't gonna hold you. I get so dark. But I'm about to go practice, then I'm gonna come back, go to class, then give you guys a trade recap because today was a W. I'm not gonna hold you. So we caught a dub today. I'm trading on my trading combine and I had a $1,400 win for today, which is really good. Yesterday I gained 250 and then the day before I lost like 300 bucks. But overall, oh my gosh, I'm one step closer to passing this account, bro. One step closer. But I just got to keep putting in the work, keep grinding, and being a reactive trader and not trying to predict the market, you feel me? But yeah, about to go to practice, get some work in, work on my tee shots. We have another tournament coming up. It is our last tournament of the year, and go out there, work on my weaknesses. My main weakness is tee shots, so I'm gonna go focus on that. Other than that, I'll pick up the camera when I'm ready to talk to you guys again. It is so hot out here, dude. Nah, but I'm kind of using this little rod right here as like, just to kind of help me stay connected in the backswing. Once I get to the backswing, this left arm is supposed to hit this rod so that it'll kind of help me stay in the correct position. And then I'm just trying to hold that and swing through the ball. But right now I'm just doing like punch shots just so I can get the feel of it. My swing has been so unconnected. Oh, this train is finna ruin this video so badly. Y'all, it's finna get so loud. My goodness, bro, that train is finally gone. So, but nah, I was just really been using this as a way just to stay connected, and I've been kind of having trouble with it. This is only like my second or third day using this drill. Just trying to make sure I stay connected all the way through. Push it a little bit, but not that. There is no way there's another train. Y'all, I'm getting somewhere with this. Bro, I punch shot that carry 200 with my 6-iron. Like, bro, I'm getting somewhere with this. I hope you guys are feeling good. I'm doing pretty good today, you know. Just been struggling because my allergies, bro. I have allergies and it's so annoying. People with allergies don't understand how it feels to have allergies, bro. Well, of course they don't because they don't have it. But it's truly a suffer. Sometimes I wish I could just take off my nose, bro, because that stuff it be so frustrating. Because I'm like, bro, why do I have to wake up with my nose and can't even breathe when I wake up? Like, what are we doing? Then I'm mouth breathing, like, at night, and that don't help anything, like, with the jawline or whatever they be saying. But, bro, these bugs are, like, really biting me. I'm itchy. It's so hot outside, but we got to push through it. You feel me? You feel me? Oh, my sniffling. Oh, my gosh. I had a really good trade today. I traded NASDAQ, and like I said, normally, or you'll see in the trade recap, but normally I trade the S&P 500. There's no specific reason, but I always find a good setup in the S&P 500. Oh, that was hit poorly. But yeah, I traded the the NASDAQ today. $1,400 gain for today. Not real money, but trading combine money. So I'm making progress. I'm getting better at this trading stuff. And I'm so serious, bro. I truly think I could become financially free doing this. I really do think that. And I have so much confidence in that too. All right, y'all, back at the room. Oh my gosh, bro, it was so hot. Bro, I'm not gonna say I was dying because, you know, words are very powerful. But, bro, I was struggling out there. Literally struggling. Like, I was sweating so much. You know how when you start sweating and you start getting itchy at the same time? Bro, yes. That's how I was feeling. And I was like, bro, you know what? I wasn't trying to rush practice because that was a very important practice for me. But I legit had to fight through that because if I didn't have the mental toughness, bro, I would have been left. But as you can see, back in the room, back in the bed, you know, got my little therabody. This thing vibrates and has heating on it. So it has like 3 different forms of vibrations. You got a fast, you got a slow, and then it's like a wave. And bro, You can heat it up. You have 3 different levels of heat, bro. This stuff is amazing, especially being a golfer, bro. The lower back pain that we as golfers get, yo, this thing is clutch. And I don't got no sponsorship with them, bro, but hey, y'all need to go lock in and go get you one if you have lower back. But my arm is getting, I gotta get my arm stronger with this, bro. Practice doing this more often because my arm is getting so tired. I have class at 6 today. I have class at 6. I'm gonna go get some food later on, and then I got a little trade recap for you guys for that NASDAQ trade that I took for today. This stuff moved up today. This stuff moved just up in general. Oh my gosh. All right, that's the little trade recap, baby. Man, y'all, I've been so behind on a lot of things. I was supposed to do my trade recap video yesterday, but my allergies, dude, I was struggling at the golf course. When I got back to this room after practice and eating food, bro, I was so drained. Like, my nose kept running. I kept sneezing. Dude, it hasn't been that bad in months, but I'm finally better. I can finally breathe just a little bit, you know. But yeah, yesterday was rough. It was real rough. I couldn't even sleep. I had to turn over. I was tossing and turning just so I can get my nose to drain from one side to the other. It was so annoying. But all right, so with this trade recap, like I said, it's kind of right there, right at you. If I'm being completely honest, I wanted to enter right when market opened and reach back into this hourly fair value gap. I wanted to enter right there, but like I said, normally I like to wait until we get a break of structure back up, confirming that the market is going to move in that same direction, or for it to be a reversal, of course. So like I said, I wanted to enter here, but there was no point, because if I entered here, price ranges in here without breaking structure to the upside, we would have got a continuation back down and I would have got stopped out. So I just wanted more confirmation. We entered back into the zone of imbalance. We didn't really sweep. We did actually, let's see. I think we did sweep. Let's see. I'm sure we did sweep a form of liquidity in this area. No. Well, yes and no. We didn't sweep these lows, but we did sweep these lows. So we swept those lows, retraced back into a fair value gap, and then there was that's another day. That's a different day. Here we go. So like I said, reached back into the zone. We swept that we swept that liquidity, broke structure to the upside, and this is where I wanted to enter. So I was trying to be patient, but I didn't get any confirmation that, or we didn't retrace back into this fair value gap once we broke structure to the upside. So again, I had to be patient and wait. We got inside of this 5-minute fair value gap, and at first, kind of looking back at ES, because ES and NASDAQ are the same pair. If you would look for S&T, you would look at both NASDAQ and the S&P 500. So looking back at the S&P 500 and at NASDAQ, there was a lower low in the S&P 500, but it did not break, or it didn't, how can I say it? There was pretty much an S&T. I say it like that. There was an S&T that was created, and I kind of just stayed patient and just waited just a little bit more so I can kind of see what the market was doing. And once we broke above here, once we broke above these highs, that kind of confirmed a lot that the market was going to continue moving higher. And at that point, I wanted the market to break above this fair value gap here, which is highlighted. I wanted the market to break above, which it did. We did break above this fair value gap, and once we did, we retraced. But the thing is, I was supposed to enter right here. When that market retraced back into that fair value gap, that's when I was originally supposed to enter. I did not do that. I didn't even enter off of a break of structure back up or continuation. I entered off of what I thought was going to happen, and I kind of reacted. I wasn't trying to predict too much, but it was more of a reactive move. if I'm being quite honest, at the time, I didn't know what the market was going to do. I just had the feeling that I just need to go ahead and press buy and execute this order because I didn't want to waste too much time and just sit around. We got the trade. It was a W trade. There was a rule that I broke, and one of those rules are to only enter off of a confirmation or enter off of a confluence. I did not do that. So, like I said, although we did win this trade, I did break a rule. And this is just part of being disciplined and getting better with being disciplined. Is just whenever you set rules for yourself, always stick to it. Stick to those rules because that is truly the only way you're going to get better at trading. At least in my opinion, I think so. But yeah, that was the trade recap for today. I actually have class at 5. So I think this will be the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe. Normally I don't say that because I let you guys decide if you want to like or subscribe. But you know, I'd love it if you guys would like and subscribe. But you know, just saying. All right, but that's all I really have for you guys. All right, peace.